Hello. Um, I am trying to bridge somewhere between the last word that I gave and some of the other stuff that the Lord's been sharing with me over the years. It's a tremendous privilege having the Lord share things with you. It's a much bigger challenge to know what to do with it. And I hope that this will make sense to people, and above all, that you will do your best to discern whether or not this is what the Lord is saying, and of course, how to respond to it. Just delivering a message is a small part of any story. I'm also going to look slightly sideways so that I can read what I've written, because I wrote some stuff down this time. So that might look slightly strange. Because I believe that this present season of fruitfulness is rising like a wave that will soon crash on the shore. My latest word is talking about a time that will come perhaps a little time after that. So that might be why you would think, what this wave he's talking about, I thought we were in a season of fruitfulness, which we are. Before then, in association, and perhaps sort of running on from the season of fruitfulness, there'll be a season of opportunity, where churches may find that people will be prepared to fund long cherished projects and major capital work. And at that point things could be completed that wouldn't be able to complete it in other seasons. But it's a short season, and funding will dry up like Joseph's abundance, and we will face a drought. And at that time, those who spent extravagantly, especially on projects with high maintenance costs, will struggle and may even find that they'll have to sell up. Investment in evangelization of Western Europe will pay much better long-term dividends. Some years ago, I gave a warning about the season of fruitfulness, that we should beware of the challenges associated with popularity. When Christianity becomes popular, it goes commercial, it can go sentimental, ideals can be softened and spiritually sentimentalized. We can become very soppy. And we can become a trinket culture of trite sayings and out of context scriptures, as people with some sort of belief hop on the bandwagon in the season of plenty. Gradually we create a Christ of the flesh, clothed in the enthusiasm of church growth. People will gather around themselves devoted bands of celebrity worshippers, but many will not be well rooted. The more visible and attractive above the ground, the more we will want to be cautious. The watchmen are called to plant deep and look for the prospects of the church with eyes outward to the future, scanning the horizon for God's next thing. Jesus tells us that after fruitfulness comes pruning. This can be seen as a disaster. We look at the barren bush and we cannot imagine how it will ever sprout again. But every branch that bears fruit in Jesus, he prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. This is the season when the church will need to settle into a less public and less popular mode, seeking first the kingdom of God, but quietly, minding its own business, working through personal contacts, small meetings, cells, home groups and so on, forming communities that flow like so many streams in a delta rather than in a single flood. This is the wave that will take the church under the radar. That's what my last message was about.